Hello, everybody. It's Sally, the Upside Down Picker, and
Upside down.
I've got Todd, the Silver Hair Stacker, with me. And today's Monday. Again. It happened again. We survived another weekend. Can you believe it?
Yep. I
Pretty good
remember hunting
weekend, Todd.
eggs when the boys were little,
Mm-hmm.
and about the time, 2 or 3 weeks after, I'd go mow in the yard or something, and I would always find more eggs.
Yep, that's always a mess. Sometimes here, there's snow on the ground, and so you're hiding eggs in the snow.
Yeah, I think I mowed up one of those plastic eggs, and it had $1 inside of it, and the dollar just got shredded all over the yard,
Oh my god.
along with pieces of pink
And
plastic egg.
the grass is really green, huh?
Yeah.
Did you have a lot of items to ship this morning?
Huh?
Did you have a lot of items to ship this morning?
Not a whole lot. I got 9 going out.
How many?
9,
9? Oh, you still
which
beat
is
me.
better than none, but
You still beat me. I
not
only
as
had
good
7.
as not as good
Hi,
as
Diane.
20.
Yeah. Well, I talked to Valerie yesterday
Yeah.
in the afternoon, and she already had 50.
Good God.
And
She's been working it.
so it's crazy. It's
Yep.
crazy how many she has packaged nowadays, especially on the weekend. And it's, progressively, it's just been getting more and more and more steady like that. So
Yeah.
something's going on. Something's happening with
She
her
figured
business.
out her system, and
Yeah.
uh, being consistent with it is the main thing, and she's doing that. So,
And that's just been working for her.
yep.
I don't like it when the screen's like this. There we go. Hi, Mr. Sadie. And Bum Crack Picker and Lag. And Diane. And Beth. How's everybody doing this morning? Hope you're all good. Hope you all had a good Easter yesterday. And we're here to do another week. Yeah, I was happy my StreamYard worked with me this morning. It still told me that message saying that my video wasn't going to record. Which I think is stupid, because if it streams onto YouTube, then why can't YouTube just record it? Or is that a whole other service? Maybe that's what it is.
I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm dumber than a box of hair. Uh, but yeah, I think the StreamYard refreshes like on the 17th of the month or something like that. So you get a few hours
Oh,
back. So you're able to stream today where you might not have been on Friday.
yeah.
But they never shut me completely out, even when I was getting short.
I know.
I don't understand that.
That's what I was thinking. I'm only doing it twice a week, so it really shouldn't be.
Yeah,
It really shouldn't be out.
I don't know.
Because if you think about it, that's only 2, 4, 6, 8 maybe hours.
Yeah,
Maybe 8 hours. Um, yeah, Beth says you get 20 hours supposedly, but
for free.
yeah, it was not letting me do anything last week. It
I
wasn't
didn't
even
think you
coming
had
up.
had 20 hours because you didn't do all that many shows. Did you do a bunch of shows while I was gone to Florida?
No.
Well,
No,
I
I
don't see
think
how you could be out of hours even with 20.
no, I don't either, but I mean, it's still showing that message on it's showing that message on my front page of
Huh,
StreamYard.
I don't know.
Yep, I noticed that too, lag. He says Todd's publishing off that candy bag.
I don't know. We had David and Gwen's mom for Easter
Oh, good.
meal yesterday. I mean, not David, Gage. And,
Oh, Gage.
and Gwen's mom. And I ate so much ham, I think I turned into a pig.
Oh, that's possible.
Some
Wink,
people would say,
wink.
"You're already a pig, Todd." Ah,
Gus says I never have to worry about 20. Yeah, I didn't think I would have to worry about that either, but it just was not going last week. Or, yeah, Friday. Yeah, but I did my weekend. I worked my weekend this weekend, and then this week I only get 2 days off. Um, Sunday and Monday, and then I have to work 5, and then I'll get next Sunday off. Um, because I have a vacation coming up. So it's gonna give me a whole week. So I'm happy about that. I got a
yeah.
I got a plan in place of stuff that I gotta get done, and and I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
I gotta do it.
Anyway,
Yeah, Thrift Daddy. He was telling us about it. Thrift Daddy says y'all gotta see BP's new video with Golden Finger Picker, that watch find at the end. Wow. Yeah, he was telling us about that Omega uh
whose video?
bearded picker,
Oh,
Scott. You
yeah.
know how he's telling us about going around with Chad and
Yeah,
uh
he was telling us about that.
hmm
I didn't know he'd done a video about it.
yeah, I seen it pop up. I just haven't got to watch it yet.
An Omega watch, I think he said.
hmm
Crazy.
Have you ever found one of those?
Uh, I've seen them for sale, but the people that had them places that I looked, they knew what they were and were asking
Hi, Mike.
large amounts of money for them.
Oh, I bet. Especially if they spend as much as they're selling them for.
Yeah, of course, if you know your watches real well, better than me, even buying them for a large price, you can sometimes still make a lot of money on them.
Yeah. Bus
A
says
lot of
maybe
people
they
do that.
changed it to 10.
24K, he spends thousands and thousands on watches.
Yeah.
But then most of the ones he buys go up in price from where he bought them. So
Yeah, because if they're like obsolete, or they're, the time that they're making this, this series of watch is over, then he can he can bank on that.
yep, yep.
Oh, Thrift Daddy says I've only found a lady's 18K watch. It was tiny. Well, that's awesome. 18K is 18K.
Hmm.
Yeah, Lag says you have to become an expert. Yeah, to know what you're dealing with. Yeah, you kind of do have to study it a little bit and get to know what to look out for, and how to how to find gold and all that. I mean, it doesn't take much, but to find what to look for is probably the most important thing, because you don't want to miss something. You don't wanna miss out, and you don't want to buy something even though it's flashy and it be a fake or something not really worth worth the money.
Yeah, a friend of mine just he keeps up with Hot Wheels, the new
Mhm.
stuff that's coming out, and he was showing one that he paid $7 on, but he had to be in a lottery to get
Mm.
the chance to buy one
Oh, wow.
because they only produce like I don't know a couple thousand of them, and
Mm.
he won a spot on the lottery and bought one for $7, but he was showing it was already selling for $600 or $700 on the open market.
Ooh, goodness. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Oh, I feel like I got something in my eye. This is my finger. Oh, Lag, I'm pretty sure you could figure it out. If you had a loop or a magnifying glass and you were looking over a watch and see the markings for 18 karat or 14 karat or whatever, you could you could just take it to a jeweler and they'll tell you. They'll be trying to buy it from you usually, but don't sell it to them. Sell it on eBay and get your money out of it.
Yeah, I bought a watch lot once at an auction and there was a Rolex in it. I go, no, it can't be.
I have one.
Sure
I don't
enough,
think it's
it's
real.
it's it's as fake as boobs in Beverly Hills. Yep.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, they do put 14K on some fakes, but it's highly Todd says it's highly unlawful uh to mark something gold when it's not gold, but it's also unlawful to mark stuff, you know, Rolex, and it's not a Rolex. But hi Hank. Hi Dwayne. Yeah, I have
Dwayne.
a fake. I'm almost sure it's fake. I've never taken it to the jeweler because he's awful, and I'd really rather not hear it. But I definitely think it's fake. Even though it's a really good fake. It still looks flashy. And it still has a tag on it. But I got it from I think I got mine from a jewelry jar too.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, people who buy a Rolex tend to keep unless they're just filthy rich or whatever,
Hi
they
Mary.
tend to keep the paperwork and the case and stuff. So,
Yeah.
if you're buying a Rolex that does not have the case and paperwork, there's your first clue that it's a fake.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Mi-
there's,
Mike says that I bought a bangle once for 25 cents, marked 9.50. Thought it was vintage silver. Scrap told me $425. My jaw dropped. It was platinum. Wow.
yeah,
450 is or 950 is platinum, huh? So Teddy says I will find a real Rolex one day, but it will be broken and destroyed.
yeah. But they're even worth quite a bit for parts in that situation.
Dwayne says, come on, Rolex China is legit, isn't it? It's Folex. Yeah, I have a Folex too. And it's really good. It's on the back of the watch, there's a bunch of places where it's like it has like a sticker on it, and the sticker has a bunch of like what do you call them? They're like what is that? Like hologram? Like like if you look at it one way, it's over here. If you look at it another way, it's over here.
Yeah,
It has like a holographic uh
lenticular.
and it says Rolex, and it has a bunch of different places where it says Rolex. So lenticular? Is that what it's called? Lenticular?
Yeah, that's one of
I
those
learned a new word.
like the postcard with the rough feel to it. And you turn it one way and it's the devil, and you turn it the other way and it's an angel.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? You turn the
Yeah.
card and look at it from a different angle and the picture changes. That's called lenticular or something like that.
um, Beth says, as a teacher, I notice you have a perfect pencil grip, Todd. Keep going. Or good going. Good going. Uh,
Yeah. Used to be they taught penmanship in elementary school. It was even
Max,
more important when my parents were. That was even more important back when they went to school.
that's how I hold my pen.
That's weird. Looks like a crab claw. I always,
Lenticular. I gotta remember that.
I always have pressed too hard when I'm writing, and I developed
Hmm.
when I was
Yeah,
in like elementary and junior high
a
school, I
callus.
developed a bump there.
Yep, a callus.
Yeah,
That's a shame on you, Sally. Yeah, see, that's mine, and that's where I get my calluses,
I
right?
get a
there.
You get a slap on the back of the hand with a ruler from your teacher doing that.
Catholic school would not allow you to hold your pencil wrong.
Mm-hmm.
What glitches are you having, Mary? I don't know of any glitches right now. Or maybe I do and I'm not catching it. Shipping, she says I have had shipping changes, photos missing, and sales dropped in half. What the hell? I hold it like this, Mike. It's not like a monkey with the crayon, because that's like this. See?
Monkey with a crayon.
Now they don't even need to teach typing. Dictation is the future. Yeah. And writing is completely out the window. Even though people still use it. And the people that don't know how to write, they make everybody else suffer. Because they haven't learned how to write. I have some listings with one photo and the rest are gone. What the hell? I don't have anything like that going on that I know of. But I know of everything is kosher on my eBay. That is so weird. Is it... Do you think it might be because of the item specifics that are recommended? I mean, I have sales on mine, so I'm showing a sales price, but I'm not seeing anything different or out of the ordinary as far as listings go. I think I'd call, because maybe they don't even know. Maybe they don't even know that that's going on. I am Beth. Today I was looking at it and my 31 day is still up 136%, 136.8%. And I had 7 sales this weekend, which isn't, it's not, it's not absolutely great, but it's
Dang,
not
Mary, you got some
horrible.
weird stuff going on. Sorry,
Huh?
Sally. I was just reading what Mary
Yeah.
wrote. She got some listings that are supposed to have free shipping, and now the customer is charged. And then, good grief.
Huh.
And Mary's got a lot of listings, so I bet
Yeah.
that messed her up big time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good grief. I,
Best millennial deterrent. Explain how to drive a stick in cursive.
yep.
Yeah, I have a goal, and actually Valerie passed a goal this last weekend, and but I will let her tell you what her goal was and all that if she wants to, but it's it's a lot. And I mean, me and her, we share our numbers like all the time and stuff, and and I, I mean, I shared my numbers with the group the other day, but my goal was to get to 3,000 on my 90-day, and I'm almost there. I'm like less than $30 away, so I think I'll make it. I hope I make it because that would be great. But I don't. That's the thing. I don't really sell a lot, but I'm selling like way more than I was. Because whenever I looked at my numbers for last month, I had only sold 40 items total. And already this month, I've already sold 50. So I know that I'm already doing better than I was. Well, that sucks, Mary. I would figure out everything that's going wrong and try to call eBay on it and see if they can do something with that. Either make a ticket number or whatever so they can get back to you. Um,
Yeah, that would be a big problem for me because I don't keep eBay pictures. I just throw them in the recycle
Me
bin and then
neither.
empty the recycle bin.
Me neither. I take them with my phone, and once I have them on eBay, I delete them.
Yep, me too. That would be a big problem for my store. I would hate to retake pictures of. I got more than 1,000 items in my eBay store. God, that would be a nightmare.
Yeah, yeah.
Is
I
it
mean, I
is it all your listings, Mary, or just some of them?
yeah. That is so weird. I haven't heard of anything going on all weekend. So I would call them. Maybe you're the first person that's going to bring it to their attention. You never know. On what theory, Mr. Sadie? On being consistent and listing daily, or letting the same number go live daily? You have to be more specific. Mr. Sadie says someone was saying some of their listings were hid because of item specifics. Well, eBay says that they're going to do that if you don't change, if you don't make it to where, like, the ones that didn't that happen to you, Todd, where a bunch of your listings were like hidden or sent to your drafts or something
mm,
because your items.
that sounds familiar, but it may have been quite a while ago, and I just don't remember it.
Hmm. Mary says I have to take time and look at almost 6,000 listings and check each one. eBay says the shipping was a glitch, but nothing they can do to fix it. Well, that ain't cool. You pay a fee. They need to be fixing that shit. So, then the shipping is supposed to be free, but then it's charging your customer priority. Well, what I would try to do is I would try to go in and print or try to send a invoice and see if it's got free shipping on it. If it doesn't, then you can change it right there and send that to the customer until they fix whatever's going on. See, and I don't do free shipping, so I don't. Maybe it's only attacking people that are doing free shipping. Yeah, that's not cool. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy about that. And I would just I would tell them, okay, look at this listing, and have them pull up the listing on their end and show them what you're talking about, and if you don't get somebody that listens to you the first time, call them again or have them call you again. You know, somebody down the line, somebody's gonna listen to you. Oh, customers are not buying when they see $8 shipping on and $5 on a $5 item.
That's right.
I get that. So have you tried to go back in and change it on the ones that you found? They know, but they can't fix it from their end. Well, to me, that's not a good enough excuse.
Yeah, that sucks. God.
They can't just say, this is a glitch and it'll fix itself. They have to be able to fix that. Well, all I can say is, like, if you could try, if you could try to revise it and fix everything on one, and then go out, save it, and go out, and then see if it's see if it'll stick. Mr. Sadie said that's one reason I never do calculated shipping. I don't have that. I really don't have that problem with calculated shipping. Even though, like, I'm really trying to go through some of my, well, like the items that I'm listing now, and, every once in a while, some of my older items, I'll look at and see it has, if it's something small, something that's going to ship for first class. I try to go in and figure out my price points for shipping. If it's 12 ounces or whatever, I could probably ship it, for $4 or $5 and be okay. Mary says it does, but like I said, I have to go in each listing, check shipping and photos. Man, that's a job. Jeez, I'm
Hmm.
sorry. Sorry, that was being a dickhead. Mr. Say says, can't you bulk edit shipping, or is it something you need to look at each listing? Well, probably something she's going to need to look at each because of it having a different price too. My promotions and coupons say they're not launching, but they do. And Maggie is having the same problem. What is going on today, eBay?
About like my freezer. An unrelated problem, but a big problem for me. A couple of weeks before we went on vacation,
Uh huh.
on my back screened-in porch where we keep the freezer, I kept smelling a dead animal.
Oh no.
I was like, oh dang, the neighborhood cat's killed a squirrel or something over there.
Uh huh.
And but then we got back from vacation. I was like, I still smell that dead animal. Should have like decayed and quit stinking. And and then yesterday I go out, man, I can still smell that. So Gwen said, "Did you check the freezer to see if it's okay?" I said, "No." Man, I opened the freezer door and this death smell beyond compare hit me in the face. And even Gwen smelled it in the house. She was like, "Shut the back door."
Oh my god. So
And
your freezer broke?
my freezer broke, and
Oh, that
so
is horrible.
all the all the food in there is just rotten and dripping to the bottom of the freezer. And
Oh, how horrible.
ugh. So now I gotta. It wasn't real full. We didn't have just a ton of stuff in there, thank the Lord. But
Yeah,
there's enough that God, and the
yeah.
mixture of
Better get your nose plugs.
dead chicken and dead roast beef and dead. So it had to
Dwayne,
have been broken for nearly a month, you know.
oh my god.
So I got to
Dwayne
pull
says
that.
you have to hide the bodies better, Todd. I told you line.
Oh God, it's so we've got a
Oh,
local
Lag says freezers are on back order right now.
freezers or what?
On back order, so it's not like you could just go
Just
and
go
get
buy
another
a
one.
new one. Yeah.
Maybe
Uh,
maybe Facebook Marketplace might be able to find one.
So I've got a guy that'll pick up metal, but he's not going to want that thing like it is.
No.
So I got to pull all that food out and throw it away. And then
Then you
uh,
gotta go hose it out
yeah,
probably.
I'm going to roll it to the front and spray it out with simple green and
Yes.
uh,
Make it smell all pretty.
no, there's no way to make it smell pretty at this point. But I can make it in a reasonable state that the scrap metal guy will go ahead and pick it up.
Yeah.
But it's exactly as you imagine it. It's just rotten meat. And
Well, next time when something like that smells, you should probably check to see if it's your freezer instead of thinking that's just a dead animal. I came home from work on Friday and I had a half eaten mouse on my front mat. And then close to that, there was a thrown up portion of the mouse. So I'm assuming his head and all that. And I was like, whew! This is the thing. I came in and I stepped on the back part of it. And I'd seen what I stepped on. And it totally grossed me out. So I had to call Jonah. Jonah, can you please get this mouse off of my mat? Stepped on it. It's kind of flat now.
Yeah, I can get a new freezer at the local auction eventually, probably.
gonna film what lag? Me freaking out?
Me cleaning the freezer.
Oh, yeah. That's more entertaining, I think.
I may do it. It's everything you can imagine. If they had smell-o-vision on YouTube, that would be a that would be a million views.
I've left catfish in my boat for days in 100-degree weather. Ugh, that is awful.
Yeah, a lot of places have fish cleaning stations next to a lake or next to a seashore line, and they always smell like they're horrible.
Ugh.
Get down the wind from one of those fish cleaning stations.
Well, and we have that problem at the store too because we have a dumpster and we allow people to fish behind the store as long as they don't make a mess or whatever.
Yeah.
And usually they'll clean their fish right out there, and then they'll come over to the dumpster and dump their stuff out there, and you take something in the trash and it's like, oh my god, I'm like walking up to the dumpster and I'm going, look, look. I can't handle it.
It's actually good for your garden to bury a dead fish out in amongst your plants.
Yeah,
Supposed to be
because,
good fertilizer.
well, I don't even think well, it might be good fertilizer because of the blood and guts, but it also will,
So the neighborhood cats would dig it up and eat it. Then
yeah,
we would have fish smelling cat vomit all over everything.
and also you'd probably have flies trying to dig small holes to get to it,
Yeah,
um,
fun
or
times.
worms getting to it, like, so they would.
Green.
Oh, good.
Not much.
Yeah, at
It's like
least something.
teasing us. It's not green enough. It's teasing us.
Yeah, it's gross. It's gross, Dwayne. I can tell you that.
The worst smell I've ever smelled is like a 6 day old dead snake.
Mm, I would say that human flesh is worse. There's people that have been in the hospital that I've helped that I you go in their room and you just can't even be in there for any amount of time because it's so gross. Because they have a gangrene foot or whatever that they got to get chopped off, and that's gross.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, you don't want to be in there. 'Cause you come out of there and you could still smell it. That's exactly how it is. It like infects your nose. Mr. City says I need to get back in Todd's will. I'm out right now, but I have a plan.
Yeah, Mr. Sadie whooped my ass in poker yesterday.
Oh, that's why he's out.
Yeah, we were playing online poker and I'm running low on chips, so I throw all my chips in the pot. And Mr. Sadie just happened to be at the same table playing alongside me. And he called me. I had ace king, and his cards were ace queen. So I'm like, yes, I've got him dominated. And I
Mm-hmm.
did. Ace king wins
Until
like
the river.
90% of the time, or 95% of the time against ace queen. And then the other cards start getting turned over. and he got a queen, and it knocked me out of the tournament. I was like, frickin' rack snacking crapping.
Was it Texas Hold'em?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't remember
Like
if he got
you
the
with the
queen on the
river.
turn or the river, but
Those dang river cards get you every time.
I think it was the turn card. But
Oh,
he goes, I'm sorry, that sucks.
I hope you have a good day, Mary. I hope everything turns out okay and they fix their crap.
Yeah. And then Mr. Sadie wound up getting second place in the tournament, so
Oh, good job.
he won like $50 playing that tournament.
Woo.
So the reason he won is because I gave him all my chips. You're welcome, Mr. Sadie.
See, he wants to be. He wants to take you down with Mr. Sadie.
Yeah, he didn't give them back. So
Well, no, that's Indian given.
yeah, but that's okay. I took him out of my will again.
Todd chips are always lucky.
Uh,
Oh,
it's kind of funny because it was just like a $6 tournament or something, so it wasn't
yeah.
not breaking my bag.
There's no friends in poker either.
I
There's
got
no friend.
$6 worth of fun just giving Sadie a hard time over beating me with a worse
There's
hand.
no friends at the auction. No friends in reselling. No friends in poker. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Beth. I didn't mean it in a bad way. That's you know. You know how I meant it. I have Indian in my blood.
Yeah, right, lag. I'm not I'm rich, but I'm not rich enough to play poker with gold coins. Crazy guy. Anyway, what else is happening? It's Monday.
Yeah, and plus Todd's not even monetized. So, and neither am I.
I'm getting pretty close to getting the hours.
Are you? That's good.
Yeah, you're supposed to get 4,000 watch hours in a year. Let me look and see how many I've got.
4,000 in a year?
Yeah, I've got subs.
Well, that's good.
I don't know how to turn monetization back.
Do you have to apply for it again?
I guess so because they sent me a notice last month saying
Yeah, I remember.
my channel wasn't good enough to stay on monetization. So,
Yeah, Dwayne says 4,000 in a 365-day period. I believe I have the hours, but I don't have the subs.
um, do-
Yeah, pretty much, Mr. Sadie. Mr. Sadie says, I'm sure someone somewhere is offended about something, Beth. Yeah, I, I'm really not worried about offending anybody, and everybody knows how I talk.
you can say
Yeah.
Indian, but you have to be talking about people from India.
No. What about the people that live here? What about the people that founded this country? That's what I mean.
I know what you mean, but Yeah, you're really not supposed to call Native Americans Indians any longer.
Well,
So I'm at 3.5 thousand hours
oh,
watched.
good.
So at this rate, I will make it in
Hi,
maybe a
Carol.
maybe a month or two.
That's great.
But I guess I'll have to reapply because they took me down.
Yeah.
And they took me down when I had like 3.2 thousand. So I was like, really? I'm almost there and you took me down. They left it monetized for like 5 years. As soon as I got the hours up, it would just automatically go to it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
But
I don't even care anymore either, Mike. I mean, not saying that I don't care what people think. Well, I kind of don't. I, I mean, you guys, if I seriously hurt your feelings, I would expect you to tell me. But then you have to be ready for me to say, well, I can't know that I'm hurting your feelings by saying this unless you tell me. And I can't really I can't really filter myself for this wide range audience of people that are watching. So, yeah, this wide range of 22 people that are watching. And I consider, you know, most, if not all of you, my friends. So I I know that even if I did say something, you'd be like, yep, that's Sally. She said it. And that's how she do. I'm not PC. Now you know. That's right, Mr. Sadie. I'm not justifying any rude comments. I'm just saying that if okay, so as we were growing up, that was the thing. If you gave something to somebody and then they tried to take it back, or you tried to take it back, that was Indian giving. That's what how we called it. Now, for me to, try to be politically correct and say, call that something else, that's that's just not who I'm about. Yeah, see what you did, Beth. It's all your fault. Hard to offend us gingers. We don't have a soul. Well, that's for damn sure.
yeah,
Either that or you're freaking leprechauns. Yes, Beth, you always do it. That's okay. I didn't have nothing to talk about, anyways. Dwayne might be moving. Where's Dwayne moving to? Where are you moving to, Dwayne? We're really first today, Carol. Northern Alabama? Greenbow, Alabama? Job opportunity? Are you going to be servicing printers for airmen over there? Oklahoma. Don't tell Sadie. Greenbow, Alabama. Valerie does it better. You know what I've been having a problem with? See this? I'm getting so sick of these stupid gray hairs. See how they are? They're just like so wiry and they don't do nothing but go the wrong way. There's a huge Air Force base, lots of airmen, lots of printers. That's awesome. Airmen are better than seamen. If you move, what are you gonna do with all your wives? I don't have just two. I have several, Carol. Look at this.
You have several wives?
No, gray hairs. And they'll be right here and they'll just stick straight out from my head. Oh, he's gonna take them with him. You can't have any of his wives. I'm sorry, Steven. Bald ain't a great look. Yeah, that that I believe in the old wives' tale. See, that's another one. I'm sure somebody would be offended about that one, huh? Wives' tale.
Oh no, we're turning red.
Oh no. I'm sure somebody would get offended if you said that too. Uh, hide them in the freezer apparently. Yeah. This is not two hairs. It's more than two, and it's like, see, I have them really bad on the sides. But I can't dye my hair because I'm allergic. Mr. Sadie says I'm offended. Burn it down. Yeah, well, get over it. So, so job opportunity doing what? Wayne? I think that would
Uh,
be awesome. It's warmer most of the time. Thank you, Mike. Love you too. Running the calibration. Let me learn how to read. See, I probably just offended somebody. Running the calibration lab for the United Launch Alliance indicator. Oh, cool. I don't know what that means, but that sounds good. That sounds like a very well paid position.
that's a that's a strange name for a copy machine sales place. Isn't that what we used to tease Dwayne that he did? He's a copy machine salesman or something.
Right. Well, he's a repairman for copy machines for the the airmen, you know. Hey there, John Jones. How you doing? Good
Uh,
morning.
John.
Dwayne doesn't know what it means either. Scott's like 30 minutes from there, from Decatur. Ooh.
Decatur, Oklahoma.
Decatur, Alabama. I thought Mr. Dwayne was a chief toner cartridge fitter.
Uh,
Good morning, JJ. Can I call you JJ? We're trying not to offend anyone today. Maybe you're trying to not offend anybody today. I'm just mentioning every time I offend somebody. I'm just calling my own self out, is what I'm doing.
uh,
No, like almost everybody here knows me and knows that I don't have a filter. It's
well,
it's
to me, it's
amazing that
like
I work with the public.
going back to the bald thing. I've had tons of jokes about me being bald, and I didn't
Yeah.
get offended. I just thought, well, I'm bald, yeah. That was funny. In fact, my Hispanic students used to walk up and say, "¿Qué pasa, pelón?" Which pelón is baldy in Spanish. ¿Qué pasa, pelón? Oh, not much. You too. And I'm like, and my junior high principal came up to me and said, "You need to tell them to quit calling you that because it's kind of disrespectful." I was like, "No, they're just saying
And you're
hi."
like, I like it.
No, I was just like, they're just being friendly, kind of
Yeah,
teasing friendly.
yeah,
It's kind of like walking up and say, "Hey, oldie, what's happening?" You
right.
know,
Like they're just trying to see if you have a sense of humor.
like
I mean,
if I
mostly
call Dwayne an
it's
old
kind of like a
fart,
test.
then yeah, I'm sure
Yeah,
Dwayne is old, and I'm sure that he farts. So if I call him an old fart, is he offended?
probably not.
Probably not. Hey, you old fart, what are you up to? Hey, pelón, ¿qué pasa? If I call you an Indian, I'm not being discriminatory. I just,
Yeah, that's just how I was brought up. Like, not saying that. See, and I don't really think that it it seriously offends people. I have Indian in my blood just as well as other people do.
well, that
You know,
offends me, Dwayne. Who's better than me? Come on, man.
and if somebody told me, that seriously hurts my feelings. I'd be like, okay, well, all I could do is try to do better, and I will try not to hurt your feelings, or you can go on to the next channel. Bye bye. I mean, it's that's part of YouTube, man. I mean, and yeah, you could probably report me, and say that I have they'd probably say I have hateful language or something. No, it's not any of that. I'm not a hateful person, but I don't expect that I have to change something because you don't agree with it. That that is what makes us individuals. That's how I believe. If Carol's my friend, and so Carol believes different stuff than I do, and there's certain things between me and Carol that like we probably agree on, but there's also certain things that we probably don't agree on. And so, but Carol's still my friend, you know. Bargain bullying. I'm watching on my phone.
I'm offended by the pile behind you.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, to be a stand-up comic nowadays, it's probably really, really hard but the only good thing about it is that people that go to comedy shows usually have a sense of humor. So it's almost like you've already won a little bit and you don't have to sift through the BS, you know, even though I'm sure there's still some people that are just, they go to a comedy show and they're like, that offends me. You hear stories all the time of comics saying that. I hope you do bully me, Carol. I like the attention. Just tell everyone you grew up in West Virginia, Sally. Nothing more will be said. Oh my gosh. Hello, Northeast journalist. Hope you're doing good today.
Hey, journalist. He's got some good video. Yeah, I got my drone in. I haven't taken any video with it yet, but
You
I'll
mean
get around
besides
to it.
in your eBay room?
Yeah, it's just sitting over there.
You took it outside though?
Yeah, I just flew it around the carport a little bit.
Cool. You should use the camera on it.
Yeah, I should launch the drone and take video of me getting stuff out of the freezer.
Yeah. That would be great.
Golly.
Just keep it keep it kind of high up so that we don't have to see the maggots and stuff.
What's that? CIS or whatever it is where they go uncover dead bodies and they rub that crap underneath their nose. What
CSI.
is that? I need to get some of that. What is it?
I, what is what? What are you talking
Uh,
about?
it's it's just a little beginner drone called what's it called?
A little beginner drone?
Yeah,
Oh, mentholatum. Oh yeah, use mentholatum on your nose.
it's called a Tillo, and you fly it with your phone.
Oh, fun, Carol. Don't chop up your arms or nothing.
It's got a little camera on there.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's got some pre-programmed tricks. You can get it to flip, and
I would probably end up
you can
breaking
get
it.
it to
I'm not good with stuff like that.
rotate in 360, and you can.
Is there a camera and a speaker on there?
Uh, there's a microphone, I think. I don't know if
Mike
it's got
says,
a microphone or not. It's
Mike
got.
says, do you have a speaker and a camera on the drone, Todd? That way Gwen can watch you and tell you what you're doing wrong.
Yeah.
Um, oh, how long have you had it? I think you've had it like a couple weeks, haven't you, Todd?
Yeah. Just about a month. I don't know why I got it. I just thought I want to get a drone, so I did.
Well, that's good. You deserve it. You work hard.
But it's not one of those $3,000 ones is just like $100 one.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, either that or wear your GoPro maybe. Or can you attach your GoPro to your drone?
No, it's not that heavy duty.
Oh. Yeah,
But
you need to film that, Carol. If
now
you
you
get a
can.
drone shot of you puking, 2 million views easy. That's for sure lag.
I could easily puke. I need to make sure I don't eat a big meal before I
Put
start
put
taking off.
mentholatum, or you know what? Put mentholatum on the inside of a mask and wear a mask.
Hmm.
That's a good idea. Instead of putting it on your nose itself, it might be too strong. But
Get
with
out, get out
like
one of my COVID masks and smear some mentholatum in it.
yeah, yeah, that's what I would do. I cannot handle that
Seemed like
smell.
mentholatum would make you breathe better, so you get even more smell.
Yeah, but it masks like other smells.
Hmm.
Notice at no time do I have my fingers leave my hand. Yeah, that could be bad. Okay, well, it's 10:12. I gotta get to work. I'm doing lots of listing today. Plan on staying home doing that. So we will see you all tomorrow on Todd's channel.
Yep,
Hope
I
you
gotta
have
get
a good day.
my packing done and then start cleaning out that freezer, and then I may do some listing with vomit on it.
Yeah, that would be good. We will see you tomorrow. Have a good day.
Bye bye.